Lessons and trials, just let the rhythm guide you. Here's a brand new style. Rise, mighty warrior, rise, rise again. Maybe one day we'll merge.
Hey guys, what's up? Thank you for joining us. We're going to work today on a technique of shadow boxing. We're not going to set up the heavy bag today because the heavy bag doesn't move. What we're going to do is, while moving backward, we're going to practice hitting attacks while we're moving onto our back foot, Muay style. So instead of always moving forward and then just backing out or just turning and always keeping forward momentum, we're going to learn how to pull the chair on our opponent, so to speak, and as they're moving forward, hit them with an attack off of our back foot while keeping fluid movement as we're moving backward ourselves. So one way you may get stuck into if you're shadow boxing, if you're not thinking about it for a little while, you may get stuck into every time that I'm shadow boxing, I'm moving forward when I'm throwing my attacks, and then if I back out, I just back out. I don't do anything while I'm backing out, and then I just start again. And then I'm moving forward when I'm attacking, like my opponent's in front of me, and then if I back out, I just back out and reset. There's no problem with wanting to move forward when you fight. Wanting to move forward means that you're demonstrating that you're dictating the way that you want the fight to happen. But the problem with moving forward, and then backing out and resetting is you're missing an opportunity, because your opponent's going to try to fill that space sometimes, and you want that to be able and prepared to counterattack while your opponent fills that space. So as you're moving backward, keeping balance to throw an attack off of our back foot as we're moving backwards in a Muay style. So just for example, we're going to start off simple. I'm going to step forward. I'm not going to come a lot forward. I'm just going to step a bit forwards from my kicking stance into my boxing stance. Pop that jab, follow with a cross. Then my opponent is going to come back toward me, my imaginary opponent. Use your imagination when you're about shadow boxing. My imaginary opponent is going to come forward. When they throw their punch, I'm going to push off of my front foot and I'm going to step back. Not a lot, but I'm going to step this back foot out of range of their punch. And then after I set myself and my imaginary opponent extends and their weight is thrown forward a little bit, I'm going to counter back and throw cross, hook, cross. So once more, jab, cross, opponent comes forward, I back out, cross, hook, cross. So as soon as I set myself onto that back foot, I'm going to be nice and fluid. 1, 2, set back, 1, 2, 3, and reload. 1, 2. For working on techniques like this, what we're practicing is after we hit our opponent and they're going to come forward, when he comes forward with this punch, I'm going to pull the chair on him, so to speak. So as he comes forward, I step, and he doesn't hit me, it airballs. And then his weight is coming towards me, and I can hit him with that straight shot coming back. I also can work on stepping back, hitting that uppercut there. I can work on stepping back, point my toes out, come up into the body kick. I can work on stepping back, dropping out a little wider, come down through the leg. I got a lot of different options. There's a couple other examples so we don't get too complicated. So I can set my distance with jab, boom, opponent comes forward. So the only difference there is instead of before I went jab cross, now I'm just setting distance with a jab, opponent's going to come forward. When they come forward, I'm going to drop back, uppercut. Okay, so on this one, opponent came forward quite a bit. So maybe they threw the right hand and I pulled the chair on them and their weight gets cast forward. So jab, boom, opponent comes forward, I step back, throw that uppercut off of that back foot, follow with the hook like before, and then I come down through the leg here. So I jab, boom, imaginary opponent comes forward, I drop back, up, hook, leg kick, reset. For the last example, we'll go up to the body with the kick here. So I can step forward and jab, boom, opponent's going to come back towards me, I'm going to drop back like we've been, I'm going to point my toes out, and then I'm going to come up to the body with the kick, boom, don't spin on this one because we're going to follow it, kick to the rib, come back, hook, cross, and then let's finish off with a teep on the front side. So I jab, boom, step out, kick, boom, hook, cross, and teep, and reload. Jab, opponent comes forward, I drop back, boom, 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 reload. use that in good health, guys. Every now and again, remember to remind yourself, not always move forward, or it's good to move forward, but sometimes when you're moving backward, you should be looking for counterattacks. Don't always move forward. You're attacking when you're moving forward, and then you back out without doing anything and then reset. Yeah. Sometimes when you're backing out, you set that back foot and you throw an attack off of it. Opponent comes forward, hit there. Opponent comes forward, hit there. Opponent comes forward, hit those ribs up. Okay? Use it in good health, guys. Cup and crap. Remember to join us for our video workout at the end of the week.